Hello everyone, welcome to our news channel. Here you are always well informed. I ask you to subscribe, leave your like and thank you. Kim Kardashian and Tom Brady spoke briefly after crossing paths at Michael Rubin's star-studded party in the Hamptons. A source exclusively tells Us Weekly that Kardashian, 42, carried a bottle of sister Kendall Jenner's 818 tequila to Brady's friend group and asked them to do a shot with her, which they did. The reality star kept taking shots throughout the night to get the perfect footage for a photo shoot. Kardashian and Brady, 45, were both in attendance at the famous bash on Monday, July 3, which included A-list guests such as Justin Bieber, Hailey Bieber, Jennifer Lopez, Ben Affleck, Leonardo DiCaprio, Odell Beckham Jr. and Travis Scott. Brady has been attending more events following his split from Gisele Bündchen. The former couple, who shares son Benjamin, 13, and daughter Vivian, 10, announced their divorce in October 2022 after sparking split rumors. Brady also shares son, Jack, 15, with his ex Bridget Moynihan. In recent days, my wife and I finalized our divorce from one another after 13 years of marriage, the NFL star wrote via his Instagram story about his split from Bündchen. We arrived at this decision amicably and with gratitude for the time we spent together. We are blessed with beautiful and wonderful children who will continue to be the center of our world in every way. We will continue to work together as parents to always ensure they receive the love and attention they deserve. Bündchen, 42, for her part, discussed the pair's plans to co-parent their children in her own statement, writing, "The decision to end a marriage is never easy, but we have grown apart, and while it is, of course, difficult to go through something like this, I feel blessed for the time we had together and only wish the best for Tom always." Brady recently reflected on the challenges of being a dad amid the major life change. "I have learned so much about what it takes from my dad, and to be able to pass that on to Jack, Benny and Vivi means the world to me," Brady captioned the Father's Day post via Instagram in June. "They have taught me how to be present, still working on this daily, rolling on the floor laughing, and cherish every moment, mostly faced with tears of joy, that we have as a family, because that's what matters most." Brady went on to say that his children's constant selflessness makes him so proud to be their dad, adding, "I know those traits come directly from everyone who is part of their life. Thank you, Dad, for being you, and thank you to my 3 amazing kids, for giving me the pleasure of being your dad." Kardashian, for her part, has hinted that she's in no rush to get into a serious relationship. The Hulu personality filed for divorce from Kanye West in February 2021 after nearly 7 years of marriage. Their divorce was finalized in November 2022. Kardashian, who shares daughters North, 10, and Chicago, 5, and son Saint, 7, and Psalm, 4, with West, 46, briefly moved on with Pete Davidson, but the duo ultimately split in August 2022 after less than a year of dating. The scheme's founder has since kept her focus on her kids and her career. "I definitely will take my time with dating, and I think there's so many factors, especially when you have kids, and being mindful of people that enter in your life," she said on Jay Shetty's On Purpose podcast in May. "If I can look at everything that I did wrong and try to not make the same mistakes and really take my time, I think it just has to be different for me. It's obviously such a hard place to be in, because how do you go about it?" Kardashian added, "There's so many factors, but I'll always believe in love and I'll always want that, and I think that's such a magical part of life. But I think I'm so comfortable taking my time to not rush it. There's so much going on that I'm not lonely, and I think that that is really important. I believe, like, I always believe. And I think that whatever's meant to be will be." Ahead of their run-in at the Independence Day celebration, a second source denied that Brady and Kardashian were pursuing a relationship. "They've been in touch, but they're strictly friends, and she isn't looking at dating Tom, or anybody else at the moment," the insider shared in May about Kardashian looking at properties in the Bahamas. Kim is looking at purchasing property in Baker's Bay and knows Tom has a vacation home there in the Bahamas. She reached out to him for advice and he was really helpful. He pointed her in a few different directions and made a couple recommendations. Brady and Kardashian's reps couldn't be reached for comment.